I'll check yours before, then I'll record after you. Oh, you're recording already. Okay, thank you. Okay, good afternoon, grade 12s. This is Mr. Mohan, as you can see. Then before I can start, then I know yesterday we spoke about the computer management. More especially, we are talking about the operating system, the roles that the operating system can play on our. Then we know we spoke about the utility programs and the utility programs. Okay, sorry. Afternoon, grade 12s. This is Mr. Mahane. Before I can start, guys, then like I said, we are going to talk about the file management, guys. So, like we said, an operating system give you a user file management utility. Like now, we know what's the difference between the utility programs and the system software and application program. Now, like I said, most of the operating system they comes with the utility programs installed on them so that the user can manage the way the data and information is stored on the computer. Some files management tasks include the great team folder and subfolders. I believe that we know. And now, because remember, this is all about the file management. These are the most common tasks that you find under the utility file management. You can create folders and subfolders, delete and copy files and folders, changing files and folder attributes, make them hidden or read only. Then I can demonstrate this again and then how to do it. So we can sort the files and then search for the certain files. This is a utility program that is provided by an operating system. So like we are saying, this is a utility. So we know what is utility programs used for, like compressing files and decompressing files. These are the utility programs. They are all found within the operating system. Now let's talk about the file properties. File property include information about a file, like the size of a file, the type of the file. Like remember we said an application program is a task specific program. So therefore, in other words, each and every file has to be opened by a specific application program because of not all files extensions like the file type are compatible to each program. So now the date it was then on this properties of the file, we can also check the date it was created, the author and the file attributes. Maybe then let me just make an example and show you this type of the file. But I'm gonna go to the second screen and share that with you so that they can at least see. Like for example, let's have a look. I've got this type of the file. When I click on it, then I go to the file properties. That's what you are talking about. You right click. These are the properties of your file. The type of the file then is PDF. Then it tells you here it can open with what? Adobe Acrobat. Or then you can, let's check if you want to change the program in which you want to open that file with. You just click on change. Then it's going to, you see, we can use Adobe Acrobat. Understand? From there we select okay. So these are all compatible programs that can support this kind of a file extension .pdf. Then we know the file extension normally it tells us about the type of the file that we are working with then, and also then the type of the program that we can use to open that file. I guess you can see here the location where that file is located. These are the attributes, you see. It's on user admin desktop, and then as you can see there, the CAT book grade 12. This is how you can access that file. The size of the file is 27.1 megabytes, of which is 28.5 of bytes. Size on the disk for that is this amount of the disk. The date in which the file was created. So that's the date. And when was it modified? Then today we access the file 7 minutes ago. So you understand. So then you can change the attributes of the file as well here. Like whether you want the file to be read only or hidden. And then from there you can say apply all, then that's it. This is all about the file management. Then when we are talking about what the file property, like here they are saying the file property include information about the file, like the size that we have seen, the type of the file, like I said, the one that I've just shown now, it was PDF file, the date it was created that we have seen, the author and the file attributes, then you have seen that as well. These are the terminologies that are used in terms of defining what the file properties, like file extension. This indicates the function of the file and the application or program that must be used to open that file. Like you have seen, that PDF file that was only opened by, what is it? Or can I test that again? Okay, I just want to show you something once again. Okay, I can just do this. As I'm going to that file again, so I want to just show you something. So this is all about the compatibility. Say, for example, I want to open this file using Microsoft Word. Let's check. Is it going to be possible to do that? Let's have a look. So when you're saying open with Word, let's have a look and check. When you open with Word, then what's going to happen? You see, Word will not convert your PDF to an editable Word document. This may take a while. The resulting Word document will be optimized to allow you to edit the text. So it might not look exactly like the original PDF, exactly. If then we are saying, okay, let's have a look. That means we have to convert it from one file format to the other. But now, since I don't have that utility installed on my machine, that is not going to work. So that means, in other words, the file is incompatible. It's not compatible with this. So I believe now we understand about the file type. The file extension, this one, it identifies the file type and is added automatically by the program when you open or when you save the file. And then let's have a look on the file name. Is the name you give to your documents. You save it so that you can be able to remember what is the name of that document. Is divided into two parts, like the name followed by what? The full stop. Then the file extension. Like for example, letter parents docs, then it tells you about the type of the document. This is Microsoft Word documents. The name of the file is letter parents. So you know that, okay, you can only use Microsoft Word documents to open this file. Now, let's talk about the file path. Like you have seen, the location, that is your file path, is a succession of the folder that leads to the location of a specific file. E.g., see my documents, like you have seen that it tells you that under C drive, my documents, private, that's a subfolder, and there you've got the file reference letter of the type Microsoft Word. This means that the file reference letter will be found in private folder in the main folder on the computer. That means the private is your subfolder. So this is a file path, like your file name, file extension. So this is all about the file path. And I believe now we all understand this. Hidden file attributes. Have you have seen this when I was showing that practical file? Then you've seen the file attributes. This show whether the file is visible or not. The only difference between hide files and any other file is that it won't be seen in the list of the files and folders. Virus can cause this one to be hidden. Some systems are file hidden so that they are not deleted by accident. Hidden files can be viewed by changing the setting under the folder option. And then we've got the metadata. This is information about a file that describes the content of the file, like the author and properties of the documents. The information included in the metadata is dependent on the content of the file. E.g., Word documents will have information about the author and numbers of the pages, So this is what I've seen, guys, before. Like I said, read only. They have explained that already for us, because this file property of the file name to media w, the file type, the extension, it tells you that hidden, that means you can hide the file. When you open your folder, that file cannot be seen within your folder. Okay, let's talk about importing. Like I said, in terms of the compatibility issues, like you saw the PDF files when I was trying to open it to use the Microsoft Word, it couldn't open because of it was not compatible with the platform. So now then I have to import. That means the word import means to open. Then export means to save. Then we just have to tick those keywords. This refers to opening a file created in the format that can be read by different versions of the same software, even total different programs, understand? So then that means we need to import that file into Word. Then, so I believe now you understand the difference between this refer to say, now exporting, like I said, you save. Can I do this practical so that you can see how this is done? Import and then exporting. When I import the file, let me just open Microsoft X Access, by the way. My Access is open. On Access, I'm going to import. Okay, this is my Access. I'm opening the Access now. The new database is created. Okay, let me just resume sharing. Okay, I've got Access now with the new database. It's still not responding. Then while I'm still waiting for it to respond, I'll show you how to take information. Okay. Window has stopped sharing. Okay, let me just okay. Nevertheless, because of my window, it's not responding very well. It doesn't matter anyway. I'll show you some other times. Let me just say this refer to like, for example, like I said, saving means exporting, opening means importing. So those are two keywords that we can, like, for example, now let's talk about the search facility in the Windows OS operating system can be found in the top right corner of your window, as you can see here on your computer. Then what is circled here is a search. Then whatever any file that you want to search, you can just type the name of the file here. Then automatically, then you can go there straightly. Conversion, like sometimes, like I said, one needs to convert file from one format to another, e.g. saving a Word document in the lower different format, converting a graphical format, BMP to JPEG format. This is done by what programs and allow users that are using different OS application to access the same file. Like say, for example, in Mac operating system, guys, we don't have Office. Instead, we are using Open Office instead of MS Office, of which there might be a problem in terms of the compatibility issues. Now, can I show you like on the same Microsoft Word that I have? Say I've got this Word document, just share all. Okay. 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 Just a minute. Like I said, I want to do the practical of this. Okay, let me just say this is my information on the program spreadsheet, as you can see on your screen. When I click Save As, then I'm going to select the location. On the location, on the same as on the location. This is a location, no? It says file name. We know our location where that file is. The type is Excel workbook. Now I want to take this into a complete different file format now. Then I'm taking this into PDF file now. So it's a different program. That means whoever that needs this information now, that is using different platform from the Windows OS can be able to view the file in different platform now, because now the file is converted, like you see now, is publishing. Like remember, this process is like now I'm exporting because I'm saving it into a new format. So that's what is happening. Okay, by default, let me just go back and change the settings on Word documents. That's why you see this, because my PDF was set by default. Just a minute, bear with me. I'm going to change the properties of PDF file back to its Adobe Reader. That is why you see it doesn't want to read this, because of it's now. Can I show you what is happening as I'm going in here? Like I said, I'm gonna just say properties of that file. Then I'm gonna come and change the program, because that program that I said it must open this file is MS Word, of which is not compatible with that. That is why we said an application program is a task specific program. That means, okay, you see now I apply it, there we are. Then we can be able to open that in MS. And now I'm going to the same file that I converted using this application. Okay, as I can share the screen, I believe then you'll see that. Can I share the screen again? And on the new document that is open in the new application. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, where is it? I think does it. Yeah, there we are. So this is no longer in Microsoft Word. It's now in PDF. Everyone that's using any other platform can be able to view this information, access the information, of which now it was making it so incompatible. Okay, let me just go on again. As we go on, I'm going back to the original slide. So that's how to convert the files. So guys, anyway, so I'd like to entertain the questions from your side, because I see I've got someone here. Who's this? Henry. Henry can talk to me. So any question from your side? Unless otherwise I'll have to ask you the question if you don't ask any question, because please write on the group chat, then I can see your message there. Very quick, please. Okay. And then, okay. Let me just check. Wait, just a minute. Henry, please talk to me. I see you. Okay, tell me, what is a file management, Henry? File management. Okay, let me just drop the lesson and then say thank you for joining. Like I said, do you have any questions? For any question, just join us on the following links: Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter handle on this address. Then you can leave it in your questions there, then I'll just respond to your questions. Thank you guys. Pleasure. Bye-bye.